But those of you who have been to Tiru and maybe have had the opportunity to visit Yogi Ramsarat Kumar temple and ashram, you know that just like Sri Bhagavan, the presence of this master is quite strong there. So one walks in and has the sense, just from the quality of the atmosphere, the quality of the devotion of the devotees who are living and working there, that the presence of this great being can be felt in much the same way as when one walks into the Samadhi room in Ramana ashram. There's a very strong presence of these great masters many years after their physical bodies have passed away. This is also true. I visited samadhis of other great sages in India. This is also true of many great sages. Neem Karoli Baba, his samadhi, very powerful place in Nainital. Anandamoyi Ma in Haridwar, same very, very strong presence of these great sages and great saints. And this shows us, tells us, gives us the direct experience that these great beings have opened their heart fully to the full experience of life and living as the divine. Most of us are still in some way walking around feeling separate, feeling distinct, feeling other. But when you walk into the space of a great sage, there's an immediate heart opening that happens. That heart is always there in that space. It is our heart which needs to open more in order to feel their being, their awareness, their consciousness. And when that happens, where there's this recognition that we are standing in the presence of this great being. The body is not necessary for this. This great being, there is only one. It has various manifestations at different times and in different places for the sake of humanity. This great heart opening happens. So stepping into the place where this great being has spent many hours, days, years, provides for us this direct connection in the heart with being, consciousness, and bliss. And we feel this very directly. I think the great gift of spending time with masters, I've done this quite a lot in my life. Some of you also have. For me, has always been that there's an opportunity to see within this great being the playfulness and the delight, which is the open heart. When we have contact with a great being only through books and only through in an intellectual or conceptual way, studying the teaching and so on, this provides a very firm foundation for us knowing how to navigate through our own sadhana, which is very great this way. But the playfulness, the delight, the love, the compassion of a great being, when it's encountered directly and in person, this also causes another great opening in the heart. So this is always good. This is always a delight. It's a little bit more difficult for us now, isn't it? We are very grateful, though, for Zoom, because Zoom does give us this opportunity to be with people, to be with each other, to experience each other, because each of you brings some aspect of this loving kindness and compassion. Just your being here, joining together in this intention to live in this way, to share your life in this way with others who are on this path. This is a great blessing. And though we often can't be together in the way we would prefer, by being dedicated to the satsang, to being together as awareness itself, you give a great blessing to all who come. Because being consciousness, this truth, is always present in you and as you. And as we join together, you may have some idea about why you are here, what it is you're looking for, what it is you might get, what it is you might discover. But the true meaning of your being here and opening your heart to this moment is that the great truth that you are shines through whatever you think you are going through at this moment. What I see, what I feel, what everyone feels from you is this recognition: I am the self, and I know this. This knowledge is transcendent to all questions, transcendent to all answers. That which is here now, as all of us, one whole being, consciousness and bliss. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandinam Mrityor Mukshiyamamritawa Swaha Bhuva Bhu Om Sat Jung Hang